So, welcome to Monday Motivation. I'm very happy you could join me tonight. It's a topic that comes up a lot, and that is breaking free from fear. You don't have to stay on alert. First of all, have you ever felt like something bad is about to happen? You can't quite explain it. There's really no clear explanation or a clear fact that there's a reason that something is going to happen. But your body feels it. The tension, the waiting, the uncertainty, like you're bracing for something to happen. And in the invitation or the invite, it was a picture of my husband and me with a rock that was about to come crashing down on us. Well, was it really? It feels urgent. It feels dangerous. It makes you want to react. I'm going to see if I can show you that picture here. Well, I'm not sure. Here we go. Well, it's not working for me right now, so I will, sorry, I couldn't share the picture, but I'll continue on. But if you look at the invitation, you'll see the picture. It's not actually falling. It was a trick photo. But the truth is, a lot of fear we carry feels just like this. It feels real and immediate and overwhelming and downright scary. That's why we have fear, because things do scare us. If we haven't met before, my name is Terry Stirk. I am a wellness coach and author. I serve women like you and me, those of us who have experienced challenging seasons. My goal is to help you nurture wellness of body, mind, and spirit. Today we're talking about mind and the tricks that our mind plays on us. So why we live on alert so often. If you've been through a hard season, whether it was illness, loss, another sort of trauma, uncertainty, it can be any number of things. Your mind learned something important. Stay alert for the next thing to happen. Be ready. Watch for what might come next. Protect yourself. Well, that's our survival mechanism kicking in. It's an innate in all humans to survive when danger is coming. So for many women, especially those who walk through something like that, when life has changed so quickly and we didn't have any warning or control. So our mind adapted to that problem that we had to deal with. It learned to stay ready and alert just in case. But here's the part we don't always talk about. Even when life becomes calm again, your mind doesn't always reset. What do I mean by that? Well, we've talked about anxiety. We've talked about fear of the future and what's coming. We find ourselves expecting bad news or just waiting for the next bad thing to happen, waiting for something to go wrong when everything is going so right. That feeling of uneasiness during peaceful moments. Maybe you can relate. You're not choosing fear. You've been trained by your experiences to beware. Your past taught you to be prepared because that rock, it might fall again. So even when nothing is happening, your body still responds like it is. And that's exhausting because you're not just living your life, you're constantly bracing for the next bad thing to happen. In chapter 7 of my book, Thrive After Breast Cancer, I talk about what it means to move forward emotionally after a life-changing experience. Because healing isn't just physical. It's learning how to live again without constantly expecting something to go wrong. One of the most important truths we have to understand is that fear often comes from what we've experienced. It doesn't come from what's actually happening right now. Does that make sense? It's about your mind trying to protect you because your mind has experience. But it's using that old information to create the fear. And if we don't recognize that, we can stay stuck in a cycle of always being on alert. I remember those feelings. Always worrying about the next recheck at the doctor. It got so those checks going to the doctor made me feel better. But fear isn't always fact. Fear has a way of making everything feel urgent when maybe it isn't. It tells you that something's wrong or that something's coming or that you need to prepare. But we have to learn to pause and ask, is this actually happening right now? If we can pause and talk to ourselves about what if it is, what if it's not happening? What if it could happen? Or what if it happened before? We need to be able to answer one of those questions. Is it happening now? Did it happen in the past? Or is it happening in the future? The only thing that we can really control or be aware of is what's happening now. The rest of it is not fact. So if it's not happening right now, why are we afraid? What do we have fear of? We have fear of that past experience. Because many times what we're reacting to with fear is not reality. It's a memory, it's a habit, it's anticipation of something in the future. Just like that rock in the image that I mentioned. It looks like danger, but it's not really falling. So when you feel that fear rise, or when you notice yourself bracing, pause, take a breath. Is the rock actually falling right now? That one question creates space to calm your body, steady your thoughts, and respond instead of react. You don't have to fight fear, but you also don't have to believe everything it tells you. Let's talk about honoring your past without living it or reliving it. What you've been through does matter. It shaped you. It strengthened you. It changed you. But it doesn't have to define how you experience every moment moving forward. There is a difference between remembering and reliving it. There's also a difference between awareness and constant alertness. We want to remember because we want to learn from those past experiences. But we don't want to relive the experience with fear and anxiety. We want to be aware and knowledgeable, but we don't want to be in constant alertness about what might happen. You can honor your past without living like it's still happening or that it'll happen all over again, because it may not. Have you ever worried about something and then all of a sudden, maybe it was, a scam that's coming up, or maybe it's an appointment, or maybe it's a visit to something else, and you were very nervous about it. But then you find out that the wait was worse than the actual event. I remember things like that happening. Grounding techniques can help us alleviate those uncomfortable feelings, to control them more. Practical grounding techniques such as deep breathing, or sensory awareness practices. There's a technique called 5-4-3-2-1. All of these are techniques that help reconnect your anxious mind with your body by using your 5 senses to notice your surrounding. 5-4-3-2-1, it uses our senses. You look at 5 things that you can see. You look at 4 things that you can hear, 3 things that you can touch, and so on. This is a technique that's really worked for me in the past. It helps you get out of your head and reconnect to your body because you're focused on other things than that upcoming event. So focusing on the here and now sends calming signals to your brain and helps you not have that fear or fear less or less anxious. To help you focus on the present, try engaging in activities that you enjoy, such as cooking. Maybe it's talking with a friend or walking your dog. Choose an action that shifts your focus away from yourself. Yoga works for me as yoga teaches us to stay present on our mat as we move through the poses. It's a mind, body, spirit connection. Other ideas include spending an afternoon cooking a healthy meal for your family. You could also do meal prep for the week, or bring your kids into the fun and bake some healthy cookies or protein balls. The distraction will help you stop worrying about your uncertain future and increase your overall well-being to actually enjoy yourself in the present moment. Implementing these grounding techniques can help you manage anxiety and stress or overwhelming emotions during moments of discomfort and help you cultivate a sense of calm and centeredness. You can find these and other coping techniques in my book, Thrive After Breast Cancer. Fear will always try to convince you that something is about to go wrong. You need to brace for something that might happen, or that you need to stay ready and alert. But not everything that feels like it's falling actually is. You don't have to live your life waiting for impact. So take a breath and ask yourself the question, is this happening right now? Is this true? Then look again and stand where you are. There's no reason to worry until we have facts that warrant it. You're safer than you think. So if this message spoke to you, I'd love for you to share it with someone whom also might need it or benefit from it. Invite them to our group or subscribe to my YouTube channel. The more subscribers I get, the more the algorithms will push the videos out so more women can find this message. If you've been walking through your own healing journey, I invite you to spend time with my book, Thrive After Breast Cancer. The book goes deeper into what it means to move forward emotionally, not just physically. Thank you for joining me today. As always, I'm cheering you on.